question is that many people ask, was Syeda Zainab's hijab removed after the Battle of Karbala? In terms of, was her hair shown, or was her compulsory hijab, her wajib hijab, was that removed? And the answer is very clear, that Syeda Zainab alayhi salam had garments removed from her, but her compulsory hijab, her wajib hijab, was never compromised. So Syeda Zainab's hair was never revealed. Now some scholars say that the face covering was removed, and other scholars say that it's an outer garment that was removed from her. Fatima Zahra alayhi salam, we have narrations that say that she wore 8 layers of hijab. 8 layers. So you can only imagine that Syeda Zainab alayhi salam, the amount of layers that she wore of hijab were great in number. So when we see that they pulled the hijab off Syeda Zainab alayhi salam, is that they pulled the outer garment. Now many people will say 8 layers, that's a lot. We cannot comprehend a woman wearing 8 layers of garments. But in reality, we all wear many layers of hijab. So for example, I'm wearing an undercap, that's layer number 1 on my head. I'm wearing a square hijab on top of that, that's layer number 2. I'm wearing a head abaya on my head, that's layer number 3. And the body as well, we have the outer abaya, we have the inner abaya, and then we have the clothing that we're wearing underneath the abaya. So you see that in reality many of us wear many garments anyway. So when we come to Syeda Zainab alayhi salam, when we talk about the removal of the outer garment of Syeda Zainab, they removed the outer garment, and many people say they removed the face. And the reason why they done this is because removing garments of a woman is a sign of humiliation. So what they wanted to do is they wanted to humiliate Syeda Zainab alayhi salam. They wanted to humiliate the women and the children present. And it's very sad because we're all women sitting here. We can only imagine what Syeda Zainab alayhi salam went through. As a woman, anyone that touches our hijab or pulls our hijab, many of us will break down. Many of us will really break down. For any man to lay their hand on us, as a woman, we know, really breaks our hearts how Syeda Zainab alayhi salam had men laying their hands on her, hitting her, removing her hijab, pulling her hijab, and that should shatter the hearts of all of us. And I think if we take one thing from Muharram, is that we should honor the hijab in honor of Syeda Zainab alayhi salam, the principle of the hijab. And if any of us, every single one of us, should leave the 10 nights of Muharram saying, how am I going to renew my hijab? How am I going to focus on my hijab? To give respect to Syeda Zainab alayhi salam.